Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, you guys. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for being here. And I just got joined with both my schnauzers here. They both decided at the last minute to run up here. I thought I would grab one, but they're both not being too cooperative. Let's see if I can get Penelope. No? Do you want to say hi? Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah, you want to say hi. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's say hi. You guys want to see my little rascal? Oh, there's Odin. Oh, there's Odin. Go say hi. Say hi, Odin. Say hi, Odin. Yeah, what's that? What's that? You gonna say hi? Hi, everyone. Say she's sleepers. She's a little bit sleepers, yeah. Okay, you go down and play. Go down and play with your sister. There you go. Okay, here we go. Getting on with it. You might like that. Now, hopefully, they're quiet. Okay, carrying on here. A learning curve. Megan's calling her being a duchess such a learning curve. That's the latest drop in the news. I think that's kind of her spreading this new narrative of the learning curve as, quote unquote, forgive me. Yes, I've made mistakes. That's probably like saying without saying that you've made mistakes. Not just mistakes, it's more like manipulation. Yeah, anyways, also on E! News, it was dropped that despite criticism, they are not going to drop Sussex. That, according to Megan, she said, it's our shared name as a family. It means a lot to me. And she goes on about her, in this article, her Cartier French tank watch that she bought in the 3rd season of Suits. And on the back of it, on the inside, she had it printed with 2mm from MM. And she plans on gifting it to her daughter one day. Yeah, the one that I think, if there is one, getting back to that, I think that any adoption didn't go through. And there's a birth mother. Megan's not it. Neither is Harry, the father. That's how I feel about that. But anyways, also... probably what I'm going to read on today is the Borrowed Time on Netflix was another thing that dropped today within the last few hours. Yeah, definitely Borrowed Time. More like it was over before it started. And they're concerned about their $80 million Netflix deal. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. But I also want to talk about, let's see, what else did I see here? I did put on Twitter not to peek at it. I got over 1 point, what was it? 1 point, I can't tell. It was over 1,000, 1 point something, 1.1 thousand likes, 79 shares, 3 saves, and 41 comments. So that was not bad. That wasn't a bad post there to have that many likes and shares. So that's good. So we know that the U.S. aid gave them 10 million, plus they want to get their 80 million. That's more money than any of us have ever seen in our lifetime. Let's see. Yeah, so I say just let her go back to the Saudi prince, you know. Speaking of her watch, what about those blood diamonds that he gave her, which were $500,000? There's another $500,000 that she acquired. Definitely blood earrings. And she lied when she wore them and said that the queen loaned them to her. That was a lie. A lot of people are saying, yeah, a lot of people think, okay, they'll probably stay together. By the fact that they want to keep the Sussex, definitely is trying to keep that connection going. People at this point are saying they don't care if they get a divorce. Who cares if they get a divorce or not? They just want them to have accountability. I think the accountability is coming. The divorce, obviously, is kind of questionable if they don't want to get rid of the shared name. They've got this hidden secret of children and surrogacy issue, I think, is the only reason. But, the game really is over when the money's dried up. A lot of women file for divorce by far and large than men. And one of the number one reasons why women, I know it sounds terrible, it makes us sound terrible, but one of the main reasons why women do is because the guy's not providing. Harry can't provide if there's no money. I guess she figures he can provide by riding his coattails because of the name. That's the only benefit here because he's not going to bring in money. He's never really had to work a day in his life. Everything's been provided. So I guess that's her payment, I suppose, to not file if she's not going to file. Because most women do when a man can't provide for their family. It's the number one reason. But a lot of people at this point really don't care. They just want them to go into hiding. And she was out at a restaurant seen with Serena after these stupid pictures of them doing this Candyland game with this child that looks apprehensive, curling her toes, and people are wondering why that child has some anxiety in her body and doesn't look like she's ever played a board game before, but there they are. And then there was Serena with her wig. Everyone's talking about her wig. And then they went to a restaurant. Serena was wearing a red dress that appeared to be either cotton or knit. And then Megan was wearing this really ugly navy suit with white stripes. A lot of people thought it was a pajama set. Pretty funny on X. Everyone's like, why is she out in pajamas? God, she doesn't know how to dress. She's in pajamas. To me, I thought, oh, prison garb. That looks like something she could wear in like some old movie of prison garb where, you know. So I don't know. And then she also had her Joker smile included. And it was definitely a PR pap walk. And she also was giving the claw. She was hanging on to her like the way she hangs on to Harry. She's very insecure. And then there was this other clip, funny clip on Instagram where Megan, it's an old clip of Megan giving an award. And it was a big square, you know, it was like a picture or whatever. And the Asian guy, he was trying to grab it from her, like, oh, thank you for my award. And Megan's like, would not let go of it. It was push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Finally, Megan touches him. You know how she likes to touch people for control? So she touched him like, hey, stop it. And then she yanks it back towards herself. It's absolutely hilarious. Classic Megan video. Oh, she provides so much entertainment. So, yeah, so she is now trying to go with, oh, it was a learning curve. It was a learning curve. No, it was more like a learning curve to find out she couldn't manipulate the family, and they had her game down and had her game down. I'd say Charles was pretty slow. He was pretty smitten. I don't think, well, her and Camilla got along pretty well in the beginning, but then she quickly caught on, just like Anne was always, you know, like suspect. I don't think so. This girl's not going to work out as a royal. Pretty much Anne was the only one who had her figured out. Of course, we know Andrew already had her first before Harry did, allegedly entertainment purposes, doing the sideways yoga. So, you know, Harry should be pretty pissed off that he was second pick here. Yeah, just the whole audacity and strangeness of the whole situation. So a learning curve. That's the new narrative. Yeah, okay, so you're learning. Maybe she picked up that everyone was talking about how, and I was saying this myself, that it's so refreshing that Pam is willing to admit that she's learning, that she doesn't know anything. Or she does, she's done some cooking, but she's not an expert. And so she's learning, and she's keeping her heart and her mind and her brain open to receive without trying to control the entire set. And what happens, she's open to learning, like being an online learning as you go, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so I think Megan is once again trying to steal from Pam. It's a learning curve. So I think she saw that freshness of openness, and she's taking that too. But at least she put a little tiny spin on it. Got to give her that. She probably had to spend hours on that because she's not very good at not just outright lifting. So the learning curve. I think her learning curve was a very painful realization because she couldn't modernize the monarchy and claim it as her own because everybody's stupid and she's so smart that they should just listen to a suitcase opening girl. Yeah, people were saying about that award, that push, pull. Hey, you're not holding a suitcase anymore. Give it to them. That's just funny. Okay, here we go. A learning curve. So they're paranoid. Hey, it's over, man. She's not getting that 80 million. It's pretty much a done deal. I don't even want to read on that. I already know what's going to happen. People are not going to click. They're just going to push the down button and not look. I have a hard time watching a whole minute. It was about, I would say I was about 30 seconds in on watching a clip on X. And I'm just like, God, I can't do it. I just immediately had to, it's like nails on a chalkboard. And I'm just like, I got to get off. I watched enough of her trying to do this rainbow fruit, acting like it's so special. Rainbow fruit. Okay. people were saying that was on Pinterest, nothing unique, just layering some fruit. And then it's this huge platter, like it's for 2 children. Like 2 children are really going to gobble down that huge platter. Are you kidding me? And then people were showing clips of, no, she buys cakes, or actually she wants it for free. She demands it for free, and then she can't get it for free. Then she had this sloppy looking one at one faux birthday party, images, God knows, Photoshop, conundrum of fraudulent, illusions. And so people were like, well, look at this. This is what she actually does. So, and then some people were saying, hey, what about that fruit all lined up like a rainbow? Is she trying to tell us something? I do know the rainbow is a representative of God's blessing or God's protection. So she needs her IPP. God's protection. I don't think so, Megan. I think she's more likely getting the negative karma, the negative fate. You're going to need it. You're going to need it, hon. You're really going to need that God's protection. So here we go. Learning curve. How paranoid are they? Yeah, they're scavenging. They're freaking out. Okay, we got to stick together because now this can really take us down. We're really going to look like fools. Harry's, I guess, going to stay miserable. But then again, they can get a divorce, and she could still keep that as her maiden name, I suppose, fight for it. Interesting. I don't know enough about protocol in that, if she can keep it. I would think that they don't have the power to keep it. If they want to keep it, it's not up for them to decide. It's up to others to decide. Hey, William can strip that thing so fast, her head would spin, and then she would need a neck brace. It'd be like getting in a car accident like their fake one in New York. So, your head could spin, just like Sybil Shepherd, okay? We know she's a little on the evil side, so we can see her head spinning. Already head spinning. Yep, she's definitely no swan of growth. No, you're not. She's got to do rainbows and ask for protection. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be as graceful and beautiful as the swans in Queen Elizabeth's yard. Nope. I always remembered that. How cool is that? So, symbolism. Let's get some symbolism here. Megan's freak out. They're freaking out. They've got to be freaking out because it's coming down to the wire here. Nobody wants to watch them. So, yeah, feeling rejected. It's a bad business deal, and it's not going to go through, so it's tanking. So the Netflix $80 million is not yours. So you're going to have to be happy the fact that you even got U.S. aid money, but you already blew that. You blew through Diana's money. So you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. So no business, no money, basically. She doesn't have a new source of supply. That's the problem. This is why she's saying, we're going to stay together. We're a family. So she's trying to use that as manipulation on Harry. We're a family. We got to keep this name going. It's our namesake. So basically that's infertility also. Pretty much infertility on Harry's end. So not really, I don't think he is the father of Little Bet. I think that was a straight up adoption that failed. She hated Megan and then pulled out. And we know that they used other children, quite a few different images and whatnot. So basically this here, it's bad timing for her. It's a setback. It's bad timing. And they cheat on each other anyways. That's a cheater position. Okay, I cheat on you anyways. It really doesn't matter. We actually give each other the thumbs down, and we don't have any passion. It's not a marriage of passion. It's a business of, for them, rejection. And they don't want to initiate anything right now because they're absolutely being turned down left and right. The ace is in reverse with that wand down. They're too lazy and triggered. And basically they're too impulsive, wondering who's going to come save us. We need this, this hero complex thing. So maybe Harry still thinks he's her hero. He is that rageful, I'm her saver. I'm going to keep Megan safe here. So maybe she somehow, she must have given him something to be doing this. But anyways, there is no passion there. It's basically an unachievable aim to start business. So you got to hide. They can't move anything forward. They can't move their career forward, any journeys. They want to keep it a secret as to how they actually met, which was ho payment plan. And that's how they conceive their relationship. And he's probably thinking, my God, I shouldn't have done that. It might have been a sexy relations, but wow, what a setback that marriage has become. Because he was stupid enough to turn her into a wife. That's what a lot of people say. Allegedly entertainment purposes. Right now. Yeah, so here we go. So now they have to go into, wow, I'm surprised I'm seeing the hangman upright. That's different. Duty sacrifice. Yeah, we want to keep the Sussexes because we want to do faux tours, faux duty and service as the Sussex. We can pretend we are, but everyone's going to reject it. And we're really not doing business. We're just doing it for ourselves. Out of anger and being triggered, they have to start something, so it's fake. They're just too lazy to even do duty and sacrifice. So they're afraid of the truth flowing out. That's a challenge for them. So they're trying to look for a new perspective here. Okay, let's go with, it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Yeah, it is a learning curve. Then maybe they'll embrace this new perception that I just put into their head. Oh, I'm just trying to grow. It's all been difficult because I really didn't understand royal families. I didn't know anything, even though she studied them for years and years and years, and she was absolutely obsessed with them. It was a learning curve. Not much, because you were like a total student of royalty, Megan, so nobody's buying that. Focal point. Yep, then she married into the family, lo and behold. So she wants to stay leveled up. I got to stay top dog. I will have to find my own path to level up, but I need to stay put because this is the approval that I'll get from other people. Even though other people don't want me to keep it and say no to me, I'm keeping it. And I'm going to say, well, it was just a learning curve. It was just a learning curve. Then we have here, yeah, she's a lying snake. Go figure. And she basically snuck her way into the family as a narcissist, getting duper's delight, taking things that aren't hers, claiming them as her own, eating at the resources of the family. So eating away at the resources and hope people don't notice. And hope that if she can do it and get away with it successfully, people won't catch on and reject her. Oh, maybe they'll say, oh, she can keep her mask up. But the mask isn't working too well because she has been caught out as being a snake that eats away at resources of the family. And she's been rejected by the family. And she wants to be a boss. This is someone who does not have the most genuine emotions. It's fairly an ingenuine person of the Seven of Pentacles. It's just basically you're a resource. You work for me. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. You're a resource. How much is the juice worth the squeeze? So it's basically going to be on, it is a gloomier mindset trying to be bosses of their own life. And they're going to see what can we gain, what can we cultivate, what can we control? Can we control the currency? Can we control the wealth? We need wealth because if we're in the family, it's the only way we can get currency because they won't accept us back in. And we're hoping if we can get enough, maybe that'll change their perceptions that we lied in the past, but maybe we're improving in the future. So this is her new narrative. And then we have here, and then we can travel the globe, and the world's our oyster, and we can create and get promotions and rewards and grift off people and be snakes and grift. So this is like grifting and snaking across the globe, getting that U.S. aid, getting whatever benefits they can get with their visa and all of that. So this is back to trying to keep going what they've been doing and not changing. There's absolutely no growth in this couple so far. And we have here cracking under the pressure. Yep, they're cracking under pressure with the Seven of Wands. They don't have their security bubble of protection. So basically, it's crashing down. It's with certainty here. And that's why they keep fighting for it. That's why she's so, that's why she's hoping if we have to keep traveling and there's something that goes wrong, they'll renegotiate. Well, maybe we should rethink about this. Maybe they are worth it since they're traveling and something went horribly wrong here, and maybe they need protection. So this is why they got to do it, because they got to stay level. She will not level down. Yeah, she's going to keep her claws into him. It's Harry, I know, that is thinking, because Harry is my traitor hangman here. It's changing the narrative. It really is changing the narrative. So then we have here, but it's not going well. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So basically, they're getting their comeuppance here of bad luck and setbacks and delays and lost money. a lot of emotional rigidity, and they're out of balance with each other. The world's out of balance with them because they know that they're lion snakes that just eat away at the resources as they travel in. They want to hit the big money bucks and hit the lottery wheel, but the world's going, no, we're not going to give it to you anymore. Which brings me back to Nigeria. She had to step down, apparently. Yeah, she the one that allowed her to come out. It's not looking good for her. She got markled. Yeah. And basically, whatever they thought they were getting from her, she got nothing. And they end up running out of bad luck. This is that being markled and not being protected. You take them in, you lower your boundaries here, you're going to end up getting screwed in essence. So getting screwed. Wow, there's two here. So this one's here, and then this one goes there. So yes, they're looking for invites. With the Knight of Cups. Okay, who's going to invite us? He's my lover boy. We're going to have romance, proposals. We're going to act like we're deeply in love, but they're not. They're running completely out of money, and resources. And basically, it's a negative perception now on them. They cannot possess saving money. They've spent everything. There's been a lot of reckless spending. They're focused on materialism. They don't have any generosity. Maybe they're going to act like they're generous. They're going to act like they donate. Basically very defensive and being blocked, ignored, lost attachments. They know they have to drop some of the pattern of behaviors that they've been doing. So this is why she's saying that it's a learning curve. I'm kind of stupid. I'm just young. I'm a victim. I'm kind of vulnerable. I'm just so innocent. I'm just still trying to learn. And so she wants people to love her, and that she's not going to keep doing what she was doing. She's trying to change herself so that she doesn't lose everybody, but it's still a position of caution. They don't have any money for the future. They're not going to get that 80 million. So that's crashed and burned. There's no true fulfillment in life. Upright, that is where you feel protection, wealth, you have money for the future, you're frugal, you're even to the point of stingy with high boundaries, high control, high possession and control, a lot of security over your possessions. And, they're very possessive, but they're really not possessive of each other. Their love is not possessive of each other. It's really focused on the fact that they're broke at this point. They can dump each other at any point in time with that Four of Pentacles in reverse. Because that's a loss of a loved one right there. So, yeah, there you go. Loss of a loved one. They could easily dump each other. Wow, my throat is like not happy with me. Here we go. Yep. Broke. Yep, they're out in the cold. Ooh, what has happened to my throat? Poverty, and they're money focused. There you have it. They need that money, and they're not getting it. Wow. I can't believe my throat. This is the first time this has done this in a while. So they're facing homelessness, poverty, scorned, and they have to drop their pattern behavior if they want to look like they're royal. They're being completely outside the establishment of a blown ego. No one's coming to save them. And they're just focused on material quest. Material quest, we want to keep buying, spending. The only way we can get our confidence up, have other people have confidence in us, is if we behave differently, because we've been so scorned. We want profits, we want opportunities, we want contracts, we want raises, we want to make investments, we want people to give us money. We must make people think that we actually have children. It's the baby seed. But they've been scorned and they're outside the establishment. They got to stay outside of the establishment. And in estrangement, this is my estrangement card, this Five of Pentacles. This is estrangement because of the children's situation that they don't have possession of. They don't have possession of those children. But they got to make it look like they do. They've been lying. They lie when they travel. They think, we just love our children. We just love our children. But bad luck, bad karma came their way. They never did get that. So with that 7 in reverse there, they can't defend their position. It's a withdrawal. This is why they withdrew, because they want it to look like they can have children in the line of succession in the hierarchy. And they knew they would say, no, they can't be in the line of succession of hierarchy in order to be in the family. You're not the boss of this. And that changes everything. So this is why they bolted. We know this is why they bolted. And here it is back again. It's just to protect the fact that they don't want DNA tests. There, now my voice came back. Because they know they'll lose their titles. This is trying to maintain possession of the title so they can keep getting wealth. And keeping the perception going. The positive perception of wealth, building wealth. They can't do that. They need to build wealth. So this whole relationship is about building wealth, keeping the perception going, because of the shame, the guilt, and the estrangement due to the seed of life, and pretending that they love each other, and so they want to get those invites. But people have to lower their boundaries in order to do this. And so this here is they just can't keep fighting. It's still a withdrawal. It's a burnout. It's a burnout position of doubts and compromise. So they're trying to compromise. Okay, compromise. Let's act like we're learning. Let's act like we're learning. We kind of screwed up here. Let's we're really are about trying to flow with the truth and act like it's true that we have these children. So they're trying to really keep that narrative going. They're protecting the lies at this point in time. They want people to see things their way, and not that they screwed up. They don't want people to say, oh my God, they're in reverse. That hangman in reverse, they sabotage themselves. They don't want that. They want people to think, okay, because they're trying to stall the situation. Let's have them accept what we put in front of them, accepting what is. And this is what is. This is what we created. So they'll accept what is and embrace it. Because, it's our truth. It's our truth. Their truth is a damn lie. It's a seven of swords. Thief. It is thievery to have children in the line of succession, or say they are, and that you gave birth to them when it's not. It basically is, it is the thief card of Seven of Swords. So they know that they broke the law, in essence. That's how I see it. I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.